Good morning. I think that I am the first guinea pig to go live in this group today. So I'm so excited to be here. For those of you that may not know me, my name is, let's get this out of the way. My name is Bethany Edler. I joined the Southern Flair social happy hour in August of last year, I think. And so I guess a little bit of my backstory on when I joined this group. I'm a third-year vet student at the LSU School of Veterinary Medicine. And then on the side, I'm also an independent artist for Mascara Beauty. I'm a horse fanatic, and I also do leaded and copper foil stained glass on the side too. So a couple little ventures that I'm into. But anyways, I'm in my 30s, and when I got into vet school, I'm a little bit older than a lot of my classmates. So I was kind of looking for my particular tribe, you know. And so, hey Leslie, hey guys. So anyways, I'm probably going to have to get rid of these comments because I can't walk and chew gum. And so let me know that you're here, but I may have to get these out of the way and just answer all of the comments later. So anyways, I'm a little bit older than a lot of my classmates, and I was kind of looking for my own tribe. And so I found this happy hour club on Facebook through a friend and kind of sulked in the background for a while and never joined because it was not really my cup of tea. And so anyways, eventually in August of last year, I just decided to go. I went by myself to one of the events, and it was definitely a game changer for me. This group has a ton of boss babes in it. And I made a ton of new friends. Actually helps to kind of find my tribe, you know. Like I said, made some great friends. And so it's definitely a decision that I absolutely do not regret. So when we had the opportunity to go live, I think I was one of the first little guinea pigs to sign up. And I figured talking about anything positive other than what is blaring on our media, social media, news, all of it right now, I was the first one to sign up, so let's do it. So today I want to talk to you about, we're going to do what we call a simple hack, which is a highlight and contour. Today I'm going to use all Mascara Beauty products. Like I said, I am an independent artist for Mascara Beauty, and so this is something that you can probably achieve with just about any makeup that you like to use, but I'm just going to use all of this. If you are looking to simplify your makeup routine, anything like that, I'm your girl. You can find me on Instagram. You can find me on Facebook. Direct message me, whatever it is. We'll get all of that out of the way to begin with. I can do a free color match for you and help you find something that is going to simplify your beauty routine, because literally this has a little bit of a learning curve, but once you're used to it, 5-minute makeup routine, easy. So this is my compact. This is all Mascara Beauty products. They're customizable, and so the fun thing about these is that they're super simple. They come in these little tins that you can pop in and out, so you only buy the products that you need. For those of you that are kind of health conscientious, this brand is really good in that it checks off all the boxes that you need in regards to clean, it won't clog your pores, no paraben, sulfates, all that other stuff. The only thing to me that it doesn't check off is that it is not vegan, because some of the products have lanolin and some of the products have beeswax because it's all a cream-based product. But they are cruelty-free and sustainably sourced, made in the USA. Checks off all the other boxes. If you're interested in that, I can have more information. So anyways, we'll start with a basic hack. Today I'm going to use what we call a 30-second hack brush. You can do this with your fingers for start, and then you can either blend it with a brush or these beauty blenders. It's called a Perfector sponge with this brand, but they're all the same, so use what you like. So for highlighting and contouring, with this particular brand, your highlight is what in the other makeup brands you would call a base or a foundation. And so, I'm sorry, I dropped something on the floor. And so whenever I color match ladies that are interested in this, I usually match you to 2 highlight colors, one that's a little bit darker than your skin and one that's a little bit lighter. Today, for simplicity's sake, I'm just going to use the one main highlight color. And since this is a cream product, a little bit goes a long way. So I'm going to take the domed end of this brush and this highlight color here, which is called June. And I'm just going to like tap it. This is all cream, so it's highly pigmented. It's like 35% pigment, and a little bit goes a long way. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a thin layer on my face, avoiding the top of my forehead, the hollows of my cheeks, and then under my jawline. And we'll show you why. You can do this a bunch of different ways. When I start teaching ladies, a lot of times I have them contour first, just because contouring can be a little bit daunting when you first start. And when I first started, I would see, people contouring and be like, gosh, I could never do that. That's never going to be for me. This is so easy. And it blends so seamlessly and gives you the coverage that you need. So today, like I said, we'll just do a simple hack just for kind of a lighter coverage, but you can go as light or as heavy as you want in this. So, okay. So that's basically the base color for starters, and we can add more as we go. I'm going to swap to the other side of my brush and tap into this contour color, which is called Astoria. So when we're talking about contour colors, you want something that is, the goal of it is to create a shadow. So it's to create a three-dimensional image on your face, just because we are not one flat color. And so you can see I have a little bit of a natural shadow that comes in the hollows of my cheeks. We'll define the jawline, we can contour the nose, and then also try to shrink this huge forehead that I have. So I'm gonna actually, since I'll be going up there, I'm gonna pin this out of the way. I didn't put any primer or anything on my face. If you have to go with a primer, for some of you that like that, I usually go with just a setting spray. With these cream products, I usually avoid silicone primers because it makes things slip and slide. And for me, the fewer products that I have to use and the faster it is, the better. So I'm tapping into this Astoria contour, and I'm just going to slap it from the base of my ear, coming across towards the corners of my mouth, but I'm not going to come in any further than the outer portion of my eye. So basically, if you make a fish face, where that natural line goes on your face, depending upon your shape, is where you're going to place the contour. Okay, and I'm just literally going to slap it on there. So I've tapped a little bit more. I'm going to go and follow my hairline. And it might look a little crazy when we first start, but everything blends in so good. So this is going to create the illusion of a little bit smaller forehead. So if you have a small forehead to begin with, you might do a really thin line or none at all. Same thing if you have a very thin face. When you do contour lines, no matter what product you use, if you have a very thin face, you can do very thin lines and then blend them in. If you have a more full face like me, I gotta slap it on there haphazardly and blend it as I go. And you really can't mess this up with these cream products. So to do my jaw, I'm going to drop down below my ear, and I'm just going to kind of stay along the edge of my jaw, because all we want to do is chisel that out and give the appearance, illusion, if you will, of a little bit stronger jawline. Okay? So at this point, I'll swap to the other side of my brush, and I'm going to start blending this into that basic highlight color that we used just a minute ago. When you are blending your contour, I don't want you to drag it towards your mouth because you don't want it to get hung up in your smile lines. What we want to do is think about kind of pressing it, a push press into place. I'll swipe it back a little bit or circle it, but always think about going up with it, because what we want to do is give the illusion of these higher cheekbones. Okay, so we'll just do both sides here. And then I'll come back across my forehead. I blend this up into my hairline, which we're not even going to get onto the topic of this hair. This is probably 5 days, literally, but dry shampoo is your best friend. And then I will blend along my jawline here. Super easy to blend as you go. All right, and so that's a basic little bit of contour. Now I'm going to move over to blush. I'll use the same brush today, and I'm just going to tap into this wild ass color. I'm probably not supposed to say ass, but this wild color, this is called Pink Grapefruit. Just going to tap into there and put that onto the apples of my cheeks. Just like that. So I'd smile and then start blending this back towards your contour. A lot of people I know don't use blush, and with this particular product, I absolutely love it because I feel like it gives you that little bit of glow. But if you find that it looks a little bit like a doll, or you have these harsh lines, the beautiful thing about this product is you can take your brush, I just kind of slap it on my hand to get any excess product off, and use your highlight that you already put on your face. Don't add any more product. And I just kind of use it as an eraser, and I soften those lines as we go. Okay, so now main highlight, or base as you might call it, is done. The basic contouring is done minus my nose, and then we did blush. So now we'll go in and do bronzer because I cannot live without bronzer. So This is the Bella bronzer. It is also a cream product from mascara. And what I do with bronzers are usually a warmer color. The goal of them is to give you just a warm, glow, sun-kissed look, which is what makes them different than the contours. The contour colors are a little bit ashy. You want to create a shadow with them without looking like muddy or orange. It has to be a kind of decent color in between. And so this cream bronzer, what I'm going to do is put it on kind of the high points of my face. So I go outside of my blush, above my contour, and I just kind of tap it in everywhere that you would get a suntan. And so for me, that is on the highs of my cheeks, across, and then sometimes I'll get a little bit of sun across my cheeks and my nose, but I just go kind of easy with that. And then using the same brush, blend it out. Just like that. Okay, so now the basic face is done. If you want to contour your nose, I'm kind of iffy about contouring my nose on a regular basis. But to do that, I'll take that same Astoria contour, that ashy color, and I'll just use my finger. And then what I'll do is go from the inner part of my eyebrow down the nose. And what we're going to do is give it the illusion of a little bit more narrow nose and get rid of this little hook that I have here. But I want to stay towards the front of your nose versus going on the side. If you go down the sides of your nose, it will make it look a little bit more wider. So I'll do the contour there, tap my finger into that main highlighter base color again. I go down the center just so I don't have any crooked lines, and then take that same brush and just kind of blend it down. Just like that. And it makes it a little bit straighter. You can go as heavy or as light as you want. Personally, I go super light on the nose contour because I can make it look kind of crazy without even trying. So one of the last steps that I'll do today is we're going to set it in place, but I'm also going to use this cream illuminator. And I guess in the regular makeup world prior to my mascara experience, illuminators were what you called highlights. So with this particular company, our highlight is our main base color, and illuminators are what were highlight. I guess that's how it goes. So anywho, I just use my finger with this, and I tap it into the high points of my cheeks. This one is the Honey Illuminator. It is cream. You can use, they also have some powder illuminators, but they're super pigmented, and I'm heavy-handed, so I usually stick to the creams to be a little bit more soft. So you can do that. Some people also use these perfector sponges that you wet, squeeze out all the water, and dab them. They can use it like this, or they also use them for a bronzer too. I'm gonna be honest, I don't always use this particular product just because it's one more thing to add in, and I feel like I can get for myself the same effects with the brushes. The plus thing to this, I will say, with any product that it is good for, if you finish your makeup and you feel like you kind of have a cakey look or too much, these are fantastic for dabbing and picking up extra products that might sit in the creases or that sort of stuff. So they do have their place, just not always in my bag for every day because I kind of like the fats look. So anyways, this will be the basic hack highlighting contour with these cream products at the end. I always set it with a spray. This is the mascara brand Stay Spray. You can use any one that you like. It doesn't really matter. So I spray it pretty heavy and then let that dry. If you find that you tend to have more oily skin, at this point you can set with a powder. Mascara has a vanilla dust that's pressed. You can use a translucent setting powder, whatever you like. Use a big soft-ended brush. This is the B-Squared bronzer brush. I tap it in and put it just concentrated in the places that you find that you get oily. Another tip that I'll tell you that's kind of weird, but for ladies that have really oily skin you can use. Let me show you. Set with your spray. You can put a setting spray if you want to. And another thing that you can actually use on your face that is so crazy and I didn't know, dry shampoo. Literally, I'm on at least day 5 right now, but you can use dry shampoo as long as it's not something that's textured and, you know, that gives you that kind of grit. As long as it's one of the weightless ones, you can use it on your face too. And just very gently spray it into place. Just like that. It's light, it's easy, it works just like a setting powder too. So ladies that are super oily, especially when you first start using these products, that is an option that I give to them. I pretty much never do it, but it is there and it does give you a little bit more of a mattifying look. So that's it, basic highlighting contour using all Mascara Beauty products. If you have any questions, you can find me on Facebook. I'm also on Instagram. I often go to the Happy Hour Club meetings when I can, pending school, but that's another story. So I'm so grateful for this club. I'm so grateful for the opportunity to come and share a little bit of my nonsense with you. If you have any questions, if you are interested in simplifying your makeup routine, send me a message. We have something that is going to work for you. You can go as easy as just a couple products or as much as, this is my like everyday. And this is a double decker and I literally pile this baby up. I also have an artist one that is, of course, not. I love it all. So anyways, if you're interested in this product, also if you have any other interest in animals, veterinary science, or stained glass, that's another thing that I kind of fall under. So thank you so much for the opportunity. I love the culture of this group. I love everything about it. And it's really been I want to say a lifesaver for me, but you guys are really important to me. I hope that you are staying safe. If I can help you in any way, don't hesitate to contact me. Leslie, thank you again for the opportunity. Y'all have a blessed day. I love you guys. Bye.